Here we are going to see company army, how the East India Company they are making the army. Here we can a very interesting thing how the people the why they started to think all these things. Already they had their own army there, and because they are starting administration here, so and reforms here, so they want a strong military with them, because they are starting administration as well as reform in the society. Different types already we discussed in upper paragraph. So they need a strong military also. And the Mughal army, they are many composed of cavalry and trained soldiers as horseback. And we know infantry, that is the means those who are walking by foot, that soldiers also. With that they are trained in archery and sword also. The cavalry as well as the infantry, they are getting the training in archery as well as sword. And cavalry is dominating the army. They was dominating in the time of Mughal. And Mughal, they never feel like that they need this much need of professional training, because they was not that much eager to make the many parts under them. And there was in that time we can see many persons, they was they are having arms. Whenever it is needed, that time they are ready to help the semindar or the local king. That was the condition. So it is changing, because we can see there is change in the 18th century, when Mughal success state like Awadh, then Banaras recruited peasants into their army, training them professionally for what, to what their East India Company doing. The same way, their the East India Company came with professionally trained soldiers. So here in Mughal, kings also started to think like that, professional training of soldiers. The same way East India Company started another one. They also started to recruit the peasants for army. And they started to call them Shipoy. And now that was slowly it is changed to Indian word Sipahi, and that is meaning is soldier. And we will study in coming lessons like that, the what they done, the Sipahis or the soldiers, when how they are fighting with the British people when we are starting 1857, first independent war with British people. That the fifth sixth lesson we will study it. Then the warfare technology changed in 1820s, because company army declined. They are requirement of the company army. It is means they got enough army. So now there is not that much need of this cavalry. At the same time, they are facing some of the other problem like that. They are fighting with some of other kings or other areas like Burma, Afghanistan, Egypt. And they are coming with muskets and matchlocks, which is like a gun. It is meaning it is given a heavy gun used in infantry soldiers. Then matchlock means early type of gun in which powder was ignited and with a match. Means that we want to burn the matchstick, and we will burn, and it will work like a gun. That was the we was calling in here in Indian word like a tupaki on that time. And the people like Burma, Afghanistan, and Egypt people, they started to use like these things. So company also got that compulsion to make the changes in the army. Then, when we are seeing the 19th century, the British began to develop the uniform military culture, and they are starting to they are started to form the military that is in uniform way. And increasing that is they have started the training like a style of training, then drilling, then discipline, that everything regulated their life the far more than the before they was taking the soldiers, they was recruiting but not given this much training like in European style. Now we can see the European style training they started to give here in India also. Then this made up because of this uniformity made some problems in Indian soldiers, because they are came from different castes. They came from different caste, and this casteism again they started to feel in between the soldiers, because they want to work together with all the castes. It was difficult for soldiers. We can't understand that one. And in the revolt of 1857, the Sipais only, the Sipais, all the soldiers only started the first revolt of independence, because that reason you will study in fifth chapter. And what we are discussing here, how the British people they are giving training. What type training? Training, drilling and discipline for the soldiers. And why it is? Because the other kingdoms they came with new technology. They came with new technology. So British people also got the compulsion to keep the same technology or more than that in that way. And we can see the one picture it is given. What is the meaning of that? The SR of the Bengal in the service of the company. The Indian soldier who is working for British people. And what is that? And that is painted by unknown Indian artist in 1780. After the battle of Marathas and the Mysore rulers, the company realized that importance of strengthening cavalry force, because when they are going and working with fighting with fought with Indian kings Marathas and Mysore Tipu Sultan, that time they understood like that Indians are very trained riding and fighting on the back of horse. So they also started to give the training to the British army also. And that British army from Indian peasants, they recruited from Indian peasants and they given training. And after 19th century, in 19th century, we can see they are started to give training like European style training, drilling and discipline to regulate their life. And what happened? It created a problem here in Indian soldiers because of their caste and community feeling. It started to hurt caste as well as community feeling. That is starting of 19th century, means 18 not 5 onwards or 18 onwards to 1857. The people, those who joined in army, they face everything. In the time of 1857, first time they fought against the rulers of the British people, because their life it is changing very fast and they are losing their identity. They don't have their own caste and community identity, which was very essential for Indian people. Even the religious or religious feelings also was very stronger. Even now we are having all the religions, what we can see there in the world. All religions are there. We have Hinduism here in India, then Judaism is there in India, then Buddhists are there in India, and Sikh, then we can see Muslim, then Christianity, like that. All the religions what we are having in the world religions are present here in India. So that feeling of religion, that is very great with us in our mind, as well as our caste. So when the British people started to hurt the feeling of caste, community, and religions, the three things we can say like that: caste feeling, community feeling, then religious. We are from this particular caste. That's why we are in that particular community, and we are believing in a particular religion. It may be Hindu or Christian or Muslim. That's not the matter. But altogether, we are had a good bond with each other. That when we started to get hurt, that time our people at the end in 1857 they fight against the British people. Okay, we'll continue in next video.